As more vaccines are administered, we're having a chance of partying once again. We're having the opportunity to get together during parties, weddings, graduations, and things of that nature, which is fantastic. And the reason it's fantastic is because I can't wait to work again. I love what I do. Ricky here with DJ Earls Entertainment, coming to you with a tip when it comes to dealing with your DJ or entertainment company. And when I say dealing, I'm talking about you've already narrowed it down to people you want to speak with. So let's say you've already chosen your specific DJ or entertainment company, and here are some of the things I highly recommend to you as a bride, groom, graduation planning person, or whatever kind of party you're having. These are the things you should be asking your DJ specifically. First and foremost, for me, this is what they always ask me. Ricky, is it possible for you to play this kind of music and that kind of music and avoid this kind of music? And my response is always absolutely, because it's not my event. I'm just there to facilitate your dream event. So when you meet with your DJ, make sure you let them know what you want to hear specifically, what you don't want to hear for whatever reason. You don't have to give a reason. That's your decision. That's your choice. Make sure you let it be known. Don't let us know last minute, please. As an entertainer, we don't want to know stuff like that last minute. We want you to be ready when you get together with us because we want to be able to put our notations down and prepare what you're expecting on your big day, regardless if it's months away. We want to have you super duper ridiculously prepared when you meet with us. Next on my list here is when we create that itinerary or the schedule, you're going to continuously modify it to your likings. And keep in mind, I'm going to give you, or other entertainment companies are going to give you sample itineraries that we've utilized. And the reason being is because if it's your first time getting married or whatnot, or having a party, our goal is always to help you and guide you along the way. So that itinerary is just a roadmap. However, you can deviate from that as much as you want and make it your own party. Pick up the things you like and then add onto it, modify it. You can have it happen whatever which way you want. For example, let's just say it's a wedding. First dance typically happens somewhere in the middle because everybody's situated and relaxed. Some people have it right at the beginning, and some people have it somewhere else, just kind of one of those responses. And it doesn't even matter because that is your way. That is what you want. So the reason why it's important to have that itinerary is because you are going to tell us when it is finalized. As you continue to modify it, you're going to be like, hey, I need a name here. Hey, one of the groomsmen dropped out. Hey, the cake cutting is going to happen here. That's going to be there. Whatever it is you want, our goal is to make it happen. And the reason why it's important to have that itinerary ironed out immediately, as soon as possible, is because as it gets closer to the date, you're not scrambling for ideas. You have your ideas ironed out. All we look forward to doing is making it happen. So make sure you get the itinerary, you modify it, you send us an update of what it is you modified. We will then put it in the itinerary that we're going to utilize, send it back to you, and then you sign off on it per se, saying, hey, we're good to go. And you don't have to sign off literally, just send an email saying, yep, that's exactly what I want to happen. So that's one of the other things. Itinerary, schedule, always stay on top of it with your DJ entertainment company. And if they do not get back to you, and if they just say, hey, just put something together, I said this on another video, get away from that entertainment company. They have to be as proactive as you are. Otherwise, your day might fail. And I don't want that. Okay? Here's another thing on my list. Yes, we do work with event planners. However, if the event planner is literally trying to dictate what you're supposed to do, that's crazy. There should be room for leeway. There should be some room for adjustment. And that's the reason why, as a DJ, we know firsthand exactly what's going to happen. It never goes exactly to plan. And that's the beauty of improvisation as well as adaptation to whatever is happening on the day. So when we work with an event planner, we're hoping that they are just as open as you are and the way we are. We want to make sure that when we're working with them, they realize we're on the same team. We're not here trying to tell you what to do and for you to tell us what to do, because we're both professionals and we know exactly what to do. We need to work together so that there's harmony. So yes, we do work with event planners. Definitely ask your DJ that, and if they've had experience with that kind of stuff. Next on my list here is make sure you're very specific when it comes to your request, such as, hey, make sure we have a wireless mic because we want to have a bunch of people speaking. Some of the weddings I've done, most of the wedding was just a bunch of guests speaking, and that's wonderful. There's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what they want. They want to have those memories, because anybody can see a cake cutting, anybody can do a first dance, even though of course that's specific to you. But the most important thing is to have your friends leaving these amazing words of love and encouragement. You'll never forget that. So yes, it's completely up to you. Now, the reason why that's important is because if you don't have a wireless mic, the people have to go all the way to the DJ booth, use his wired microphone, or this DJ has to bring a huge amount of wire to go across the dance floor. And that's, number one, it's not safe. Because if you're going to have a bunch of kids running around, or even adults, even elderly, you don't want them tripping on this wire. So make sure you ask for a wireless mic, and make sure that the DJ puts that down in the contract saying, yes, wireless mic is going to be required as requested by the client. Also, you're going to want to make sure to tell your DJ whether or not you're connecting a projector, because you're going to project maybe a montage or something of that sort. It's very important that we know this, because we want to make sure to bring the proper equipment and adapters just in case. We don't want to be surprised the last minute and not have any kind of an adapter that will connect. So make sure on your side as a client to let us know right away, or let your DJ company know right away, hey, I need to connect this and that. Also, if you're going to be having a performance or performer, make sure to let us know as well that, hey, they're going to be playing guitar. We need to connect to your mixing board. Or we're going to have a pianist. We need to connect to your mixing board. And we will more than happily accommodate you. Also, when you have your cocktail hour for weddings, even other events, they have cocktail hours before you get into the main ballroom. Make sure you let us know that you want to get a extra service such as sounds during the cocktail hour, because the primary system when we DJ is going to be in the main ballroom, which is separate from where you're going to have your cocktail hour. So you may need to utilize that service of getting another sound system outside while everybody's mingling, drinking, eating hors d'oeuvres. You want to make sure that you request a secondary sound system so that we can play the exact music that you requested. Remember, I want you to be very specific about the music you want, whether it's for the cocktail hour, dinner time, your first dance, your cake cutting, your mother and son dance, your father and daughter dance, whatever music you require, you make sure to let us know, and we will be more than happy to accommodate you. So these are some of the things that will make your very, very, very special day just a little bit more special than it already is. Make sure you know exactly what you want. And if you don't know exactly what you want and you've got a few months, stay in contact with us. Our goal is to make sure your special day goes off with very minimal challenges, and whatever you dreamt of will come to pass, and it will happen. I hope these ideas helped you. And if you do have any questions or suggestions, or you want to know something with regards to your next and up and coming party, let us know. Let me know. Leave me a comment, leave me a question, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. And if I don't have the answer, I promise you, I'll tell you I don't know, but I will find out for you. Until the next party, and I hope to see you at your party. Ricky with DJ Earls Entertainment. Bye, y'all.